Things are very, very real.
The realness.
Post Trayvon trial. Rosenberg, what's happening out here?
Well, a lot of artists went on Twitter the night of the verdict and spoke out. So I thought I would give people a little bit of a recap about what some of our artists are saying in the hip-hop community. Scarface said, well, that proves that a dog has more value than a 17-year-old boy's life.
True.
Vic got 2 years and Zimmerman got acquitted.
I like it.
Hashtag stand what ground.
I like it.
DJ K Slay, our own DJ K Slay. A tear has not fell from my eyes in so long, I thought something was wrong with me until now. I'm shocked, not even manslaughter.
I like it.
Chris Brown, the revolution will be televised. Okay. It's an interesting choice.
I mean, you know, Gil Scott-Heron reference. Little generic. But it's generic, but at the same time, I think the insight there will be, you know, the same things that are going on with the peaceful protests, you know, and some of the people speaking out. I think nowadays some of those ideas are now going to be placed on TV where maybe they weren't in the past. Well, and some articulate ideas. You put that in a very good way. Lil Scrappy, speaking of peaceful protest, said, "F talking on saying how we feel. We need to do something ASAP. I'm with the BS now." Okay, it's one way of looking at it. Look, I that's not who I am, but I respect and I also appreciate people who are feeling that way and allowing to put that. I don't know if I respect. I don't know if I'd say respect saying it out loud if you don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, but some people don't have a filter like that, my G. Prodigy said, "What the justice system won't do, the streets will." Immortal Technique said, "If Zimmerman was a big fat black man and Trayvon had just been a skinny white kid from Florida with a bag of Skittles, verdict the same?" Ice Cube, "The Trayvon Martin verdict doesn't surprise me. Sanford, Florida never wanted Zimmerman arrested. Now he's free to kill another child." Wyclef, "Racism isn't just hate. It's inequity for everybody. Defies all humanity. The death of a kid is a global defeat. I pray for Martin's family." And maybe the wisest words I read come from Young Currency Spitter out of New Orleans. All right. "This world will kill you. Hurry up and get rich," which I certainly respect out of Currency. Wow. A dude who came out of NO himself, just trying to get himself away from the BS. Now, one name that is missing from this list is Kendrick Lamar. Well, there's several names, but... Yes, but one who hasn't spoken at all has been Kendrick Lamar. And I think Kendrick's voice, of course, is very important because he may be one of the bravest, wisest new voices of this generation. And, of course, he's from Compton, lived through the riots. And Crenshaw right now is starting to get popping, people running up on stores. Crazy. And... LAPD shooting beanbags at folks. So it's starting to get a little nervous, and I spoke to Kendrick, and Kendrick just told me that we've spoken a little bit of detail off the air about it, but basically he's too emotional right now to speak on this. He hasn't found his voice yet. No, he's thinking he's all wrapped up in it, and it's affecting him quite a bit, but he has not spoken yet, and as soon as he does, we'll tell you what Kendrick has to say about it. But that's the realness, ladies and gentlemen. Wake up, New York.
Yo, wake up, New York. The Hot 97 Morning Show.
You know, we get up here and we talk for a living. We give you information for a living, so we have to kind of, yesterday we worked through the process with you of trying to find how our perspectives and our emotions and, you know, if you have anything or you need to speak to anybody, 800-223-9797, because it is very difficult, right? There is the, yo, man, F that, let's just crack somebody's skull, right? Like where you just, I call that immature. You said misdirected anger. Misdirected anger, right? Where you just want to spaz. I think, you know, as adults, we have to be smarter than that. And not everyone is. And like I said about some of the comments that you read, I respect that. Right, I get it.
Yeah, but honestly, back in the day, Ebro, like the reason why Dr. Martin Luther King was able to do what he did is because on the other side of it, there was a lot of dudes cracking skulls.
Malcolm X,
Black Panthers. They were cracking skulls.
That's right.
So, in order for Martin to go up and go on in Washington and say the whole peaceful thing, there was another side of it.
That's right.
Not saying I want that to happen, but you just have to understand it wasn't always all peace. When certain things happen, they was in the street.
Well, my question is though, if you were to go a violent route, what would be the direction of that? Besides what ends up happening is
some people don't look beyond just making themselves feel better today. And that's another conversation about why we destroy our own neighborhoods and why we destroy each other in black on black crime, because we don't have foresight. And that's another conversation, right? And we're going to work through this Trayvon thing. I think it's also something we should point out that, you know, we're here for you to talk, right? At Black Rican Jew and all that. So you got some tunes, my G, so we could turn up?
Yeah, well, here's what we're going to do. Let's do something positive. Let's try to get in a good zone before we talk about this again. This Saturday, I'm having a birthday concert, okay? Meek Mill, Odd
This is what they've
Future.
been waiting for.
This is what they've been waiting for. Meek Mill, Odd Future, Schoolboy Q, World's Fair, many special guests, Williamsburg Park. Tickets only $20. They're at Ticketmaster.com, okay? Right now, Caller 97 will be at Peter Palooza to see this dude perform this song Saturday night outside in Brooklyn.
And running from the top side real quick, songs like this represent that anger, that angst, that emotion. And that's why hip-hop has been that kind of sound for young people for the last few decades, is because it's that unadulterated, unfiltered passion. And let the music speak, if that's all you got, because going out there and trying to take the law into your own hands, that ain't it, my shit. And the prison industrial complex has vacancies.
They always have vacancies.
They always have vacancies, and it's publicly traded, so somebody's gonna make money off you when they put you in that cell after wilding out. So think, my G. Think.